All-Star Weekend needs to be canceled, and I'm gonna tell you why. All these years, people used to always be excited for All-Star Weekend. That was like one of the biggest events as a basketball fan to watch every single February. February comes around, February 14th through February 16th, All-Star Weekend, where NBA superstars participate in these cool events. Now, here's the point here. You would say that it's supposed to be NBA superstars, but majority of the time, it's just been NBA players or people in the NBA. Like, there's a lack of superstars, lack of stardom in these events that's participating. And that's one of the big major reasons why All-Star Weekend isn't the same. We had actual superstars competing in dunk contests, three-point shootouts, skill challenges, also the NBA All-Star Weekend itself. The format of the All-Star game was terrible. Like, I mean terrible. Like, what the hell? Like, it was used to be a East versus West situation, and then they changed it to you pick different teams and you do like a tournament base. It just wasn't really good at all. Even though the Shaq OGs won that tournament or won the All-Star game itself, I just felt like it was completely boring and terrible. That wasn't the real icing on the cake there. It was really the dunk contest. At this point, Adam Silver needs to hire actual professional dunkers. I get it. Other NBA players are scared to get injured during All-Star Weekend, so they don't want to perform. It would be great to see John Morant and a few other high flyers participate in these type of events, but apparently people are scared to play in a dunk contest. I do not know why. I guess because they feel as though, hey, they got a lot to lose. They got sponsors by Nike and Reeboks and different type of brands, and they don't want to go out there losing to a no-name individual. So I guess it's an ego situation if you think about it. So now they fast forward. They don't want to participate in any of these type of activities. If they're not going to get actual superstars participating in the dunk contest, then get professional dunkers. I mean, it ain't hard to find, especially with the NBA resources itself. You can literally find any dunker on the social media and hire them to have them come in and perform. Now, there's a lot of dunkers out there, a lot of them. From social media on down, you can find a great dunker that you want to use, and they will come out there and perform. I think the NBA players could be there for assists, like throwing up alley hoops or helping set up props or letting people jump over them or something like that. I just don't think it should be revolved around so much of the NBA players, so to speak. It should just be who's the best dunker, and you gather dunkers from either around the world or in the tri-area, whatever the case may be. That's one of the biggest pinnacles of the weekend itself. Now, for the three-point shootouts, it wasn't really that bad. It just wasn't good either. Shout out to Tyler Hero for winning. I just feel like it was just, he didn't really have much competition to really compete in that three-point shootout. It is what it is, really. I just feel like Damian Lillard didn't care. He was just like, hey, I'm gonna retire after I do this. So he didn't really care about winning at all. And I just felt like a lot of different players could have participated in three-point shootout, but they decided not to. So it was just everybody playing it safe, and I didn't like that. Now, the highlight of the actual All-Star Weekend itself was Chris Paul and Victor Wembanyama actually trying to cheat in the skills challenge. That was actually hilarious. Like, that was the whole part of the whole weekend. Like, if you looked up All-Star Weekend, bro, everybody was literally talking about how Chris Paul and Yamba was trying to cheat. How you try to cheat in the All-Star Weekend, bro? That don't make no sense. But hey, they did say all you need is 3 shot attempts, and that's what they did. They chucked up 3 shots. They didn't actually try to aim for the rim, but hey, they did it. I mean, this is completely a joke, man. LeBron James was like, he not even gonna participate. Last minute, he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do the All-Star game. Foot soreness or something like that, bro. Like, what? That's another thing. A lot of players love to use injuries as an excuse to get them out of participating in these events as well, too. And I've noticed that a lot lately. Now, I'm not saying that LeBron is actually injured or whatever. I just say the fact that he uses that as an excuse because that's what he likes to do. A lot of players do that. They like to use injuries as scapegoats for not playing in certain games or certain matchups. It is what it is. We know the trick, how they go. But it's just like, yeah, I think the NBA All-Star Weekend has completely failed and they should never do it again. Yeah, I think it sucks, man. I wish they went back to the East versus West, where they traditionally had the best East players versus the best West players, like it always been. And then the crazy part was when the NBA actually live streamed the previous year's events, like the dunk contest, three-point shootouts, and the East versus West games. It was like, damn, walking down memory lane, the nostalgia of it. And you try to compare the old school format versus the new format, you just be like, what the hell is this? this is trash. Like, the new NBA All-Star Weekend is completely garbage compared to the old ones. And I just think they need a retirement. Like, either they're going to retire it completely, like get rid of it, or try to make it better. I mean, because this ain't working out, bro. Like, I don't know what Adam Silver thought he was doing, bro, but this is not a good idea. I have to give this All-Star Weekend a 2 out of 10. I mean, just 2 for them even showing up, I guess, but it just wasn't really good at all. The fans was completely bored. The halftime shows, bro. Oh my God. Like, every last performance they had, they was mediocre at best. And I just felt like it was a slap in the face from all the previous years. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're going to do with the season itself. It's just like, at this point, we could just scrap the whole All-Star Weekend and focus on, new games or something like that. An event for other players. All-Star Weekend used to be great. Now it sucks. I don't think nobody cares for it. They could scrap this out the program. Honestly, it's trash. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the whole All-Star Weekend, man, because that was garbage for real.